Hello, everyone. I'm doing a dump. And by that, I mean Wind Waker Key-Lunacy. Yeah.
Can you not get the Wind Waker tracker vertical?
I can, but I don't know how it breaks everything, so that's the only thing.
I think it just goes by square. Because I think the one when I usually have it set up, it is the item square, map square, and then the boss's square below the items one. Pretty much like that.
Yeah, I know. I capture it. Okay, that actually better. No, what I was wondering, yeah, okay. So they did it that way. That was actually a smart design, and I'm glad I know that now. The only reason I did it the other way is because I didn't know if where they put the text under it, how that would play.
Yeah.
But it looks like it actually works pretty decent. Except for now, I gotta read. Like, don't mind me, I'm kind of checking while I'm going. And uh, wish I could wipe the background. Because what I'm wanting, what I would like to do with the blow it up differently there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have enough screen space to do it the other way that I was going to do. I guess I can. That. Yeah, that. Okay, that's about as good as I'm getting it. I have a funny feeling. Still not going to be readable. I apparently didn't make the layout too good for this part of it.
I think what you need is a layout specifically for randomizer stuff that has its own square for trackers.
Well, okay. The issue really more boils down to Wind Waker Tracker itself,
Mm-hmm.
because the Link to the Past stuff, as I'm showing right now, I've got it set up to where it works with this layout. The Link to the
Mm-hmm.
Past one, though, pulls from a web page itself, whereas the Wind Waker has to be a window capture. So I'm having to result on what I can fit on my screen.
Mm-hmm. Can you do multiple window captures of the
Hmm.
same window?
Hold on. I might have actually got a better idea. Because I just thought of something. The only issue that I would see with this is a minor one that I can deal with later. But right. Yes. Hi OBS. Awesome. Awesome. That's not the right size. Awesome. Can't ever get that first try. Although I don't know how that's not the right size. That looks like it's a bigger square than what I've actually got going. So it's not that one that's the problem. Okay. Don't mind me. Are you kidding me? Okay, that's better. I can deal with
Yep.
that. That's not what I wanted. Play with it. Oh, you are that finicky. That's what I want. Okay. Troubleshooting live on stream.
Mm-hmm.
Also, figuring out as I'm going. Go with that. Wrong. That. And do this for a second here, and then I think I've got other idea in mind.
Mm.
A little better? Question mark. But I gotta play around. But gets that to. Good thing I know a little bit about all this, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't really doesn't override that. Interesting. What I was wanting to try to do was find a point where it actually aims right offhand. Oh, that's gonna be too much. Because what I was wanting to do was make the background a solid color and chroma key it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I might can pull something like that off, but be a little bit on the tricky and touchy side of it. Second, that backward. was. I don't trust browser sources in OBS for too long. Even though that's kind of what a lot of the layout winds up being. But that's going to be as close as we're getting. But for those wondering, this is going to be a Key-Lunacy dungeons only randomizer with, as you can see in the tracker, 8 Triforce shards already. The reason for the Triforce shards is simply to help cut down how many items are shuffled. Mainly to keep this from being a 12-hour thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll notice some pausing. That's partly because of textures I've got. It's not anything major. It's mainly for some reason the menu, so I'm thinking that's the what are you doing? I need to get in the boat to do that. I think it's mostly the HD texture that I've got for the buttons and everything. Like that, I feel like is the issue. Also, I probably, you know, the timer's down there, but I just started. Also, I forgot I took the global hotkeys off last night because it was screwing me up with Link to the Past stuff. So, shout outs to that. But let us start this off and see if the key that I know has got to be in the chest. Well, no. So I got to thinking about this after I was looking at the tracker and had done everything. Yeah, the first chest in Dragon Roost Cavern, spoiler alert, has to be a Dragon Roost Cavern key. Or an item that still leads to that. Or like any of the other settings. So like if I had mail turned on, it could in theory be bombs. And then the bombs piece of mail could be the key. Because I only have dungeons on, nope, it still has to be a key. There's absolutely no way, because logic would be broken if it's anything but a key. Because I happen to think about that. To get to the Forbidden Woods, you have to have grappling hook and Deku Leaf. It might open up some things in Tower of the Gods. Like, that one's a question. If it was like bombs or something. But, yeah, the chances of that are slim. Also, for those wondering, the reason I didn't roll all the way around that corner is because in vanilla and even in HD, I have rolled myself to the point where Link grabs the ledge and you don't realize it till it's too late. And then right off the back you go. Nope. Oh, that's one. If anyone wants to do a drinking game on how many times I either one, miss the bomb into the pots, or two, burn Link's tush because I'm an idiot, then there's 2 shots. I say 2 and not 3 because that bomb would have went in the pot. Unlike that one. Hey, I did it. I about didn't do that one. But yeah, literally, it cannot be a key for any other dungeon because that will not give progression. The only thing is, I think it might can be bombs. No, it can't even be bombs to give progression anywhere. Because I just checked it on the tracker just to see. So, no matter what, I'm doing the first 3 chests of Dragon Roost Cavern. Whether or not I keep going from there is a whole nother question. And now you die for that. I take it as you're focusing on what you're doing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. I can't do the pots. That's right, because I don't have another pot to jump to.
For those wondering, I'm well going back to those Heisei recommendation articles. I'm going to get done, especially since IO is coming out in about a month or so, and I would like to get those done because as much as I'm not gonna like Zio when it comes out, more than likely, I at least recommend people like 19 other shows to watch besides that one.
19. Or even recommend it. Kabuto and Fies.
Fuck it. They might be more enjoyable. I know some people
From
like Kabuto and Thighs.
and those people, I question their taste.
I think with Fives,
I don't know on
it's
Fies. I can't speak for that one, but Kabuto definitely.
I think with Fives it's because a lot of the good points in Fives are drowned in Inoue's writing, which is obnoxiously just over abundant in forced drama bullshit. But a lot of the good points in Fives sometimes are able to outshine that shit and get through, which is what led to Fives being kind of a good show for a lot of people. Kabuto, on the other hand, I needed to hear from somebody like hard, like
Oh my
breaking down that
Link.
show hard in order for me to even begin to go, all right, the fuck are the good points of Kabuto? Because I sat through like 30 episodes of it, I think.
Yeah, you went farther. I think we
I
stopped
know
the
I went.
show. I'm wanting to say like around 18. Like I think that was where we just couldn't take any more. And then you kept going. I honestly can't remember exactly when we dropped it, but I know we dropped it at hard.
Try 28.
Ah,
I was about to say, I remember that we were about to get Hyper Kabuto when we ended. So I just went to the episode list and went, all right, what's the first episode that Hyper pops up in any of these plot summaries? Oh, 28? We were around there.
yeah, because I know you kept going because you wanted to. Oh. Okay,
What?
that's not bad. Not like I thought it was. I would love to have more progression early on game. I know
No,
you kept going because you wanted to see if it could get better, and it couldn't.
no. Because I believe the immediate episode after 28 is some nonsense bullshit fucking chef competition episode that I believe Sasord, because we were introduced to Sasord by then, was a completely different character in that episode than he was before. And I'm like, okay, fuck this show. If you can't keep Sasord consistent between whoever the fuck is writing him on these two ends, I'm done. Granted, I didn't care about Sasord to start with.
Alright, Choose. Leave me alone. Trying to do stuff. In the way. Link, jump on the button, not beside the button.
I got back to Xenoblade Chronicles 2 today, and although I didn't get or farm out any more rare blades, I found out there's a stupidly easy way of increasing the trust for your blades, which you need to unlock the ability to unlock all of their other skills. It's essentially like a level requirement. I found out that if you just stuff your pouch repeatedly with items, it increases their trust, whether or not that item has ran out or not. And regardless of if they like the item or not. Because blades and drivers will have favorite items of certain categories and of specific items. Trust is irrelevant to that aspect. As long as you are shoving up any item in your pouch, you are getting trust. And considering I was at 3.6 million in money when I started this, and I've only just now dropped below 3 million, and I'm at least through 2 drivers worth of blades and have 2 more to go. Yeah, I think I'm good. And for those wondering, that's New Game Plus money rate at about chapter, I think, 9. It's landing more at the chapter. I forget the chapter number on that one. But yeah, 3.6 million. I don't know when I got that much money, but I have that much money on me now. I am fucking loaded. Loaded, I say.
Link, climb, not roll. Freaking rats. Freaking rats.
Money! Money, 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 money.
Now I'm nervous. Because now, yeah, I was going to say now this is going to be the point where it starts giving me items that may or may not let me keep going.
A high grappling hook.
So let me take a wild get. Well. Okay, at least I didn't drop it. Oh, come on, rats. Okay. Are you serious? Are you freaking serious, game? How is that fair?
Yeah.
How was that fair? That's not what I thought. Okay. That wasn't the second thing I thought I was fixing to get there. Like, I was fully expecting Deku Leaf.
But once I get trust up on all these blades and essentially have, in theory, all of their affinity charts unlocked in terms of progressing them, then I'm going to go through individually and go, all right, what do you need that I can do easily? That isn't tedious as fuck and I can get on a Merc mission. Because Merc mission...
Yes, saw that right. File name is Keys.
Because Merc missions will, in a way, kind of override certain requirements to upgrade abilities and stuff, and they'll just outright give it to you if they do it enough, I think. I'm not sure on how that mechanic works and how to optimize that. I need to look into that. But once I do, I'll be able to like figure out how to best do that, and also figure out why some of my rare blades still have question marks on their stuff, even though they're at like rank 5 on their affinity and have their whole chart open up.
Oh, you piece of crap.
That's a key.
I didn't
go up and
want
they
a
have a
key
door now.
right here. Because now I have to trek all the way back up.
Well,
Like at that point, I really wanted something outside of the dungeon. Go ahead. Have to be patient and wait on the lava. And you're dead. Oh, seriously, game? You make me take fall damage and then send me back. Hey, thanks for the follow.
SGG Crisis?
Crisis.
Right? Is it Crisis?
I would
Oh, I
think.
didn't see the R.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't see the R. The TV I have this stuff on has an oddball resolution, which means I sometimes miss letters. Because they blend into other letters. Letters, not leathers.
Well, that too.
Yes.
But yeah, just since that actually happened right there, I do want to point out that 4 more follows will add another day to the event. Don't have the schedule up, and nor do I remember what I had set up for today.
It should come across on the plugs at some point, because I know it's there.
The schedule link does.
Well, it's also in the plugs. Or is it not? It's not listed
Not
directly
for
in the plugs.
each day.
Oh.
I'm wanting to say this is the choice one where it kind of where I'm going to be working on a program to randomize everything that I would do in these events going forward, kind of deal. But I can't swear to that.
It is.
Take it as you pulled the schedule up.
I did.
Which, speaking of which, if you two want to pull up the schedule, you can type in !SCG or !Summer Chaos Gaming 2018 into chat, and that will give you a link schedule. Why do I try to roll upstairs? That is such an imperfect trick. And Link, you turn wide in every instance except the one that I want you to turn wide in. What the heck? Also, that was what I was expecting earlier, by the way. Because now I get to leave to go to the Forbidden Woods.
Yay!
But yeah, this is going to be interesting. Like, pretty much what's happening right here happened to me on the first seed that I did in terms of testing wise. Except for it wasn't this bad because I also had the mail turned on too. So it whoops. So it resulted in me basically doing the save and quits that I'm doing right here to go back to the boat and then go check the mail. Unfortunately, as I just said, I was at the same point. So what do I get out of the mailbox? More progress for the dungeon. Like, serious. Wait. Huh?
What?
What's the markers?
Wow.
And why on Great Fish Isle and Dragon Reef? That's interesting. Definitely why on Great Fish Isle. Hmm. Do I check the mail?
He dancing.
Sure, why not? The only reason I'm doing this is because magic armor is not technically in logic. So it's possible I might can get this from that, but I'm not going to focus on it. Because, yeah, that's probably going to happen more often than not.
You got a belt.
Awesome. Super. Like, let's just die to these. That's a good idea, right?
Basicness. Basicness isn't a word, isn't it?
I don't think so.
Hang on. Google, is basicness a word? No, I didn't think so. I figured I was just making up a word there.
I'm gonna get hit. Oh god, how did that not hit me? Well, a lot of you.
Accentuate.
30 minutes in. Well, 20 minutes in, I should say. It'll be 30 by the time I get to Forest Haven. And I only have 2 progression items. Or kind of 2 of these. Don't look at the Deku Tree. Deku Tree kills frames. For some reason. Actually, you know, I'm not dropping frames in here. I wonder if it's possible that my graphics card might have been causing some of the OBS issues I had too. Cause like nothing's happening. Weird. I would love to get the magic upgrade right about now.
Yeah, that'd be nice for going through here. You only really need the magic upgrade for this dungeon, really.
You're not even supposed to have it for this dungeon.
True, but it would make the dungeon
You don't.
easier.
You technically don't have to get it, but I don't think you can get it before you go to Tower of the Gods. Like, I think you get it post Tower of the Gods. Like, I'm wanting to say even New Game Plus, that doesn't change nothing. And that would be the point I would think it would. Also, if you're paying attention, you're probably going to be really mad at the fact that I first try this. Assuming these peahats don't decide to just wreck my day. Because I've had that happen more
I've had it
often.
happen too multiple times.
Like, there's a set path that you can kind of go, like I just did. Awesome. And it kind of lets you dodge them, kind of. Like, if they're quick enough or see you before they should, they'll still snipe you right out of there. Okay, well, that worked. Huh. That's actually quite interesting. Like, that's the incorrect pearls, but the fact that I've gotten one pearl out of each of the 2 dungeons that you get pearls from is kind of interesting. Uh, oh man, I done screwed up. That's up above. Did that the last time. Also, I'm making this look far easier than it actually is, just saying. Alright.
No.
Yep, saw that coming. A mile away. Hate when I do that. Wait, was the nut down there then? Was. Because I'm almost positive you can do this right here. Hi, fairy. There was one right there. And you clipped into. Okay. Shoutouts to me being inside the chew. I am missing something. And I don't But but just so I don't mess up in there. Wrong. That was too early. How did I make that? Oh, that was where it was. No? So remember that thing that I did before that kind of caught me off guard? Where I picked up an item in mid-swing?
Mm-hmm.
I did it again.
Yay! It had to be a quirk with the skin you got.
It's not the skin. Because
This is it?
all that does is actually change the texture. It doesn't do anything to the model. That literally has to be something that can be done. I have to have the boomerang to get that one. Shouldn't be. I'll come back to this. Because I know how to do this. Well, I said I do. Apparently I can't aim. But there's no way that bomb lasts long enough to get down there. That's the hook shot. Or, I mean the grapple hook. I don't need the grapple hook. Bonk. Okay.
Hammer! And yes, I know, even though I really love Paper Mario, I say that just like it is in the Mario and Luigi games.
Oh man, I gotta do this vanilla. Darn it. Cut.
Are you dropping frames by chance?
Nope.
Okay, it's me then. Good to know.
Well, I say nope, but OBS fails to, be good. Hey! Go! Ah. Ah. Ah, at least it respawned. But ah. Off. Lose the nut once. Die. Wait. 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 That's how I did it the last time. I said piss off. Now. Are you kidding me? That was stupid. That was really freaking retarded. Like, please tell me you saw what happened there.
Buffering, 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 buffering.
Good. Yeah, yeah. Not just not just you. I think OBS is messing up again. Like, it's saying I'm not dropping frames. Yet I okay, okay. That one pissed me off right there. I'm gonna figure out what here. Yeah, like I don't get that. Refresh. That's a Twitch mess up. I reloaded the frame on the dashboard and it's fine. So OBS isn't lying. Twitch just broke. Alright, can we get this nut over here before it decides it wants to crumble away to oblivion? I swear to God, if you come over here and hit me again, I am going to be... Ooh! Wonders what happened. Yep, me wonders what happened. But yeah, game being slightly annoying. Ah ha ha! Yeah. Alright. And the boomerang. And now I know I can get that one at the beginning. But I'm not going to fool with that. That. Okay. Compass chest. Hero's bow. Well then. That's actually quite interesting. Also, game not playing through the right output. Oh, I apologize. This is silent. Yeah, that is my fault. I just happened to look over at OBS and it's like, yep, not playing any sound. Whoops. So apologies for that first 40 minutes of silence there because that was unintended. Right. It's almost like we were talking about double magic. However would it have known? Green chew jelly. Really all that no health? Really game? Seriously game? See, I got the boomerang. Up to that. That's one way to do that. Okay. Double molecular and bombs. So that actually works out too. Okay. And so having bombs is good. That gave us Forsaken Fortress access, which I don't right now, but it's good to have. Trying to think, I don't have the key, so okay, that worked. Thank God for the boomerang only needing to hit like some of the spots. Alright. Now. Ooh, Master Sword. Okay. Wanting to say there was a trick that I found out that actually work in this. hoping I've got enough health to pull it off, though. Good. Yep. So, I just, like, completely cheesed that one. And that's the RC big key. Oh boy. Big key does. Okay. We're gonna try something different. Got 2 at the beginning, so I'm gonna try to knock them 2 out. Depending on what I get out of those 2 might determine what I go from there. Like, best case scenario, I continue on and go get the big key chest. Worst case scenario, I'm probably gonna be going back to Dragon Race. Well, I guess I'm doing that one first. Actually, I might go to Forsaken Fortress, depending on what goes on. That was Forbidden Woods big key. So I could go do Key-Lunacy. That might happen. Because that's a boss I can go ahead and knock out. And I would know that I don't have anything else to worry about there. Yeah, that might actually be. That might be my game plan. Just go ahead and finish what I can here. That way, if I do have to double dip this one, not for much. Because honestly, having the Master Sword this early, I'm outputting more damage. Because I'm wanting to say that actually still... And that's all 3 pearls. Yep. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this dungeon. Purely for the fact of already having everything that I need. See, I have no keys for the dungeon. I'm just gonna go ahead and the key chest. Also, I forgot to mark that one. Awesome. Well, that happened. Just riding the waves. Alright. Big key chest. Oh, how you eluded me. Because I forgot the actual thing that I was supposed to. Yeah, there's a set order to that, and I was screwing it up. Realized there was a set order to it. And that was what. Okay. I feel like this is quicker. I might be wrong. We'll see. Had I went ahead and gotten the awesome. I just screw that up. Had I went ahead and gotten the pot, I probably would be at the boss right now, so either way I'm slower, but yeah. And I know the schedule has it listed as 6 hours for tonight. What might happen is I might go for maybe 3 because I do have to kind of get up early in the morning. But if that happens, then instead of tacking it onto the, or instead of possibly removing the Dungeons and Mail one, I might go ahead and do it all together on stream, so it'll be a longer one. And if I do that, it might be earlier. Like, I'm not 100% sure. Alright. Time to go get the last test that I can get right now. And that's a 1 cycle. That's a nice 1 cycle. It looks like the cabana deed. I'm gonna pick it up, but that looks like the cabana deed. Yep. Hi, my car.